Thank you, God. Guardians clap, Guardians clap. Thank you, Josh Naylor. God, that. Wow. Naylor almost cost him the game. Gallagher forgot how to catch. Stephan and Clase was awful. Stephan was just as bad. Josh Naylor, redemption. Thank fucking God. That was bad. I thought Josh Naylor. I love Josh Naylor. I'm such a big supporter. I thought Josh Naylor had a terrible time with the glove in the ninth inning. Clase was terrible. They got the win. Wow. Clase was bad. My God, what a pathetic win. I mean, they won. Tristan, it's like they... Oh, my God. And Stephan, what the hell? He's off the rails. I mean, Stephan, what do you need to do? I mean, this has now become Stephan's in the game. My fiance Christy's like, buckle up. And it's true. It's like, it's a fucking roller coaster. Just get in there. If you like content just like this, go to believeintheland.com. Believeintheland.com. Oh, thank God. Wow. Dale needs to be an all-star. Believe in the Land had it the whole time. That's my brother Benji. We were not saying pleasant things in a group family text. Great way to become no one again. Now let's beat, yes. PK Rod, great fan. They won. Survive in advance. Clase making me nervous. I'm more nervous about Stephan. Clase didn't have, but that was such a bizarre ninth inning. Gallagher, 2 pass balls. Zanino. That was Zanino-like. Remember him? That was bad. And then, Josh Naylor, 2 ground balls. Just doesn't even make a play. He got the game-winning hit. Our bullpen is scary. But they checked out. Bullpen is scary right now. Stephan and Clase are on watch. We're on watch. You know how at a hospital they put people on watch? We're on watch now. We have now blood pressure medicine for Stephan and Clase. But Gallagher, Josh Naylor, they checked out. I mean, thank God Josh Naylor got that hit. I'm so happy for Josh. I love Josh. Scary win. Good Lord. Stephan and Clase so questionable this year. Clase, I've been defending him. I'm not defending him tonight, Lucy or D. Blair. Clase has been very good up until this week. He did not have a good last game on Thursday, and he was terrible today, and he melted down. Stephan, melting down. Gallagher forgot how to catch, and Josh Naylor redeemed, but he had a bad ninth inning of the glove. Whew. Miller Foster, thank God's right. Stephan is the new Brian Shaw. Football takeover. Stephan is nail-biting awful. Clase wasn't even that bad. Gallagher couldn't catch. I agree with you, Colin. It was a combination of things in the ninth inning. I thought Gallagher was bad. Josh Naylor's glove was terrible. And again, Clase, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. Not happy with that win. Julian, you're never happy with a loss. They won. It was a sloppy win. These are the best things for any team. You can't lose that game. They didn't lose it. I'm going to tell you this, Julian, time and time again. You can't lose that game. They didn't lose it. It was a sloppy win, but you always take the win. This is such a small aspect of the night. Arias and Meyer. Brian, I agree with you. I thought Arias had a terrible jump back in first place. All-star Josh Naylor. Cindy, he was great with his bat, terrible with his glove. Arias needs to be sent down. I think Arias does need some time away. In Columbus, Clase will be fine. I think you're right about Clase. I'm very worried about Stephan. This was a off-the-rails bad week. I've seen Clase have weeks like this. Clase is overworked, but Tito is blind, says B. Cato. B. Cato, happy 4th. Wins are wins. I agree with you, Jason. Some are deserved, some are not. Again, Jason, I'm with you 1,000%. Take the W. Listen to Jason. Smart guy. I love Jason. He's right. Jason, we got to hang out sometime. I was laughing when the Cubs didn't intentionally walk Naylor. Yeah, that was a bad mistake. You're right. By the way, D. Blair, you're right. Stephan, Jay Dizzle, Stephan is now nerve-wrackingly bad. Shouldn't have gone to Clase with a 4-run lead. B. Cato, there's some argument to that. He hadn't gotten any work in this week. They were just trying to get him work. Clase does terrible in those situations. Then you throw in a combination of Cam Gallagher forgot how to catch. Josh Naylor had the first grounder. Okay, it was not easy, but the pros move, get the out. That second grounder by Naylor was terrible. If he gets that out, they win 6-5. So then we go to extra innings. Clase also never comes in with the same adrenaline. I agree with you, Zach, about that. Stephan's toast. Stephan is... I'm really worried about Stephan. That was a bad week. Bring up Oscar. A lot of people are calling for that. I think Oscar's going to come up soon for Arias. Tough series. Braves are very good, John Potter, but I think it's a good test for the Guardians. The Guardians did what they had to do this week. They took out the garbage against KC, winning 2 out of 3, and they beat the Cubs 2 out of 3. And see, here's the thing. They beat the Cubs 2 out of 3. They did what they had to do. Now, you see what they do against the Braves. Then you play the Royals. You flush them down the toilet, eat barbecue sauce, and you take the lead. Guardians will have the lead in the AL Central by Monday. By next Monday, they'll be in first place, and comfortably. Need a right-handed at bat and a setup man. Collins, I agree with you. The setup man, I think, is something to really talk about. I think the Guardians need a big bat. Right-handed, left-handed, I'm indifferent. Big bat, they do need a setup man. Can we bring up... I'm ready to see more David Fry behind the plate. I love Bo Naylor, but the backup should be David Fry. Josh Ball needs to be batting 8th. We're sitting on the bench. He's been struggling, Adam Jones. Jack Gibbs for sure. By the way, I'm happy. Okay, some other quick notes. Happy for Jimenez tonight. Glad to see him get some big hits. He had a big... See, that's the thing. You forget about this. Jimenez had a big night. Huge night. Rosario had another big single, scoring 2 runs. Those are the things that we'd love to be talking about. Not about, Naylor and, Hinches looked good. He did. Hinches was wonderful. In the player rankings, he'll be moving up. And by the way, you guys can check the power rankings on BlueandLand.com. Jose Ramirez, forever and ever, number one. Number one. That's for Todd Hall. And win is a win is a win. I love Todd Hall. By the way, I'm posting a podcast tonight for you, Todd. We just need to win 1 out of 3. I couldn't do it today. I had my mom in town. Just needed 1 out of 3 from Atlanta. Tristan, I'd like to see him take 2 out of 3, but I hear what you're saying. Book it. Guardians win the series. Agreeing with you. Straw is going to break my back. Yeah, Jay Dizzle, he's having... today, though, he wasn't as bad. I think he got a hit today, didn't he? Yes. Straw got a hit and scored a run. Christy knows. I don't think he's been as bad, but I know what you're saying. Why is Fry playing outfield? Because Bryant can hit. David Fry can hit. I love David Fry. I want David Fry as the backup catcher. Gallagher is not known for his hitting. He's batting 143. He had 3 passed balls in this game. Gallagher, Zanino-like. That was Zanino. Guardians got lucky tonight to win this game, but they won. They won. Good for Josh Naylor. Now you lose Clase for tomorrow. Yes, you do, B. Cato. That's fair. You also lose Stephan. You also lose Hinches. You have to win tomorrow doing some fancy legwork with your bullpen. You're right about that. I feel for some of the relief pitchers. I've had a lot of use already. Ritz, I think that's very fair. Savali did a nice job tonight, though. He got the quality start, so he did what he had to do. De Los Santos was good tonight, which is good. Stephan, Clase, I don't... Stephan's really a problem. I hate to say it. You do work in the bullpen, says B. Cato. That's fair. B. Cato, you're right about some certain points tonight. I will give you credit. Because of what you did, you don't have Hinches. You will not have Clase, and you will not have Stephan. They got worked hard tonight. Doubt you'll see all 3 tomorrow. Road wins are big wins. Papa, I agree with you. And that's a weird thing. It feels they won. Thank God for Josh Naylor. Thank God. This was Browns-like tonight. This was like a Browns game where all of a sudden you're like, onside kick, forgot how to play defense, scored a touchdown, 3 and out, Jets score again. That was like tonight. Why is Fry playing the outfield? He's a good fielder. How's Karinchak doing? I think he's close in Clase and Borowski Wickman territory now. Ooh, San Diego fans is a good fan. Bob Wickman and Borowski were worse and more nerve-wracking. Borowski was the worst. Wickman was in the middle. Clase is the best of the three. I'm not putting him in that category yet. Borowski was a heart attack on a plate in 2007. And they made the playoffs of Borowski. And I don't know how. Oh, that 2017 Borowski. Taking 2 out of 3 in Chicago before he played the Braves is huge. I agree with you, Sam. Going to see what we're made of next 3 games. Jay Dizzle, I think this next week's very big for the Guardians. I don't care how you slice it. 5 out of 2. Figure out how to go 5-2. How do you go 5-2? How do you go 5-2? 5-2. You take over Central. Muskett's down heading into the break. You play Texas and Pittsburgh coming out. Good to see Jan Gomes. It was good to see Jan Gomes. Thank God he didn't win the game. Great hit, Naylor. Naylor was huge. I mean, I feel so glad. I'm so glad for Naylor. He's such a gamer. I'll say this. Naylor's a gamer. He checked out in 9th inning with his glove. He came back, and that was good. Jimenez's 400 home run was impressive. It was. Oscar needs to be sent up now. David Fry can hit Tristan. David Fry's hitting 270 on a club where you can't even get close to 220. Tito should not have had Clase in the game. I agree with you about that. I feel like we shouldn't be defending this play. This was pathetic. I don't see any positives out of it. They won the game. If you win the game, Oberillas, you win. Yeah, that's a positive. Atlanta will fuck us. Can't wait. B. Cato, positive. Zach, why do we have available for tomorrow? Going to be an interesting series. Yes, it will, Zach. Bring back Karinchak for setup. Maybe we see Karinchak. Take 2 out of 3 from the Braves. Santos, I think De Los Santos is going to play a key role. It'll be 11. I agree with you. He had one bad week. He didn't really play well, De Los Santos. I forget the week. He had a bad week, came off the rails, but he's been good since. Julian, why don't we have a bull? Why won't we won't have a bullpen tomorrow? You're right about that. Why does Straw still get playing time? He has a high WAR in a baseball that has a powerful stat in the analytics group. Straw's WAR is very good. I got to check it. I haven't checked it in the last week or so. Straw's one of the best WARs on the team. Why do we have available... who do we have available in the pen? De Los Santos, Xavier Curry, Eli Morgan. You're definitely going to see Eli Morgan tomorrow. Tim Herron. No Henches for sure. Maybe Clase. Doubtful on... Stephan. How many pitches is Stephan? I think Stephan had 30 pitches. Let's see, Stephan. Stephan at 27, Clase at 26. Jeez. I don't know. What the fuck was that from Clase? Having Logan, that 9th inning came off the rails. Guardians were at the bar checking out, they were doing shots at Murphy's. They were going over to the Cubby Bear to do Jello shots. Then they forgot, shit, we got to get 3 outs. Clase was a problem. Gallagher was a problem. Josh Naylor was a problem. Josh Naylor, though, to his credit, was a pro and got the game-winning hit. Todd, I don't know who this is. Number 1 Naylor this week. Todd is wrong. I love Todd. I don't know who Todd is. I believe he's from Dayton. Nice to see you in the room, Todd. Hope to see you again soon. Stephan should be sent down. I agree. With Fry's backup catcher, he only killed Jose in the first inning. Though try to go for that fly ball. Fry is nerve-wracking in the outfield. Bad managing by Tito. B. Cato, I thought that was a mistake to leave Clase in the game when he did. He could have taken him out a beat earlier. Tito Francona, though, has earned the right to manage this team. I think people are too hard on Tito Francona. He is not having his best year managing. That does not mean he's not a good manager. I think he's a great manager. Do you think Naylor will get in the All-Star game? Possibly. We'll see. Possibly. Santos only threw about 7 to 10. I think De Los Santos will be ready tomorrow. It'll be 11. Agree with you about that. Clase's Mesa 2.0. There is some similarities there. I don't disagree with you, B. Cato. He had an elite last year, and this year he's been shaky. Why did they say Quan? Zach, they didn't say anything. And it's funny. Christy, my fiance, mentioned that too. I couldn't find any news about Quan before the game. It's where he played every game. He didn't play Friday, and he didn't play Sunday. I don't know. Giving him some rest. Move Brendan to center field. Call up Gonzo. Boy, everybody's ready for Oscar Gonzalez to come back. I would say this. This would be my starting outfield. Brendan in center. Quan in left. I guess Oscar Gonzalez in right. Cy Young, CC, and Fossil Camaro randomly winning 18 games. Made it for Borowski. Yes, San Diego, that's very true. I would also say this, you know who drove me crazy? Bird had some big wins in '07. Everybody forgets him, and he was a weird dude. Bird had some big wins. Naylor snuffed from the All-Star game. I miss Josh here in San Diego. Josh Naylor's a great guy. Look, he had a terrible ninth inning. I'll take Josh Naylor any day on my team. Feels like we should have won. Should have higher expectations from the defending Central champs. Oberella, feels like we should have higher expectations. We do. Oberellas, we do have higher expectations. But you have to be realistic in the game-to-game sense. I think what I'm trying to say here is, if you told me, but look, Oberellas, let's talk about this really. In the starting rotation this year, it's supposed to be Bieber, Quantrill, McKenzie, Savali, Plesac. Plesac's in Columbus. He's in Siberia. Tristan McKenzie might be out for the year. Savali just came back 3 weeks ago. Quantrill just came back last week, and Quantrill hasn't pitched well. The starting pitching has been such a mess. For the Guardians to be in the Central race says a lot about Bybee, Williams, and Logan Allen. Logan Allen's not here, but Logan Allen pitched well for the Guardians.
Where did you go?
He went to Columbus. Got sent down.
Why?
Party in Naples. I agree with you, Todd. I love Todd Allen. Marion's Pizza. You know, Todd is always good for a hot dog at lunch. Tito's going to retire at the end of the year. Tennis Sweet. I don't disagree with that. Thought he might. You guys have had a heck of a team in 2007. Oh, my God. FD Central. There's a big moment in Game 7 when Kenny Lofton was not sent home by Joel Skinner. If you talk to a Cleveland baseball fan, that was a very frustrating moment. There was a moment in Game 7 where they should have sent Lofton. Skinner held him up, and anyways, the rest is history. Cliff Lee, my favorite from that era. I love Cliff Lee too, B. Cato. My favorite, honestly, from that era is Kenny Lofton. From 94 to 2007, I know he went to the other teams. Cup of coffee, the Pirates, Braves, Yanks. He played with the Cubbies. I love Kenny Lofton. Love Kenny Lofton. He's my favorite player on those teams. Screw it, we won the series. There you go, Jay Dizzle. I will be there tomorrow. There you go, Matt. Enjoy the Guards. How many games we down our division? I think, actually, if I'm right, I think the Guardians are now in first. They're tied for first. Niang's a lot better than Adam. I trust Strauss. Niang's going to be a crowd favorite. Niang brings energy. He plays with the crowd. Niang and Strauss were brought in here for two reasons. Shooting threes, and they were playing wing. That's why they brought him. I can't think 2007 without Matt Holliday at home. That was frustrating. Well, I'm only 30, so you got some age on me, B. Cato. There you go. Just a little bit. I love B. Cato. Merch coming soon, B. Cato. Strauss was paid way too much. Oberellas in the NBA, you have to overplay for free agents to come play for you. Did Strauss get a very heavy-handed contract? He did. The Cavs have to bring in players like that, though. You can't rely on Okoro starting at a small forward. You just can't. Strauss starting in a small forward is a much better position. Strauss is overplayed, is overrated as hell. Tristan, I think you're wrong. We will see. Be there Wednesday. Love Kenny Lofton. Omar right behind him. Jay Dizzle, I agree with you there, too. First in line to buy some. Oh, B. Cato, don't you worry. That merch is coming. Time will tell, Betty. Hey, Adam Jacobs, we will see. We will see B. Cato and Adam Jacobs having a little quasi-fight. Happy Sunday. I have to post a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to go night-night. Have a good night. Guardians win. Don't forget about Andres Jimenez, who had a wonderful game. Rosario with another big hit in this game. Naylor, terrible glove in the 9th, wonderful bat in the 10th. Makes him second, as we all know, in the power rankings on BelieveInTheLand.com. Guards get 1 out of 3 against Atlanta. My big thing next week is win 5, lose 2. I don't care how you do it. You sweep the Royals, you go win 1 out of 3, cool. You go 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, I don't care. Win 5, lose 2. Grady Sizemore, he had a very bad injury. Grady Sizemore ran into the wall in Kansas City, changed his career, changed the trajectory of the team. When Grady Sizemore went down like that, it really, really hurt the guards. Thanks for the post game, dude. Haro, anytime, man. Jason Michaels, oh man, now you're spitting players out, B. Cato. Jason Michaels came over from the Phils, fighting Phillies. He was a weird player for the Indians. Weird player. Have a good night. Got to run. Back on. Remember, full week of baseball, 7 o'clock for the Braves. Let's take them out. Then we got a whole bunch of stuff with the Royals after that. Take a nap. Rangers Pirates after the break. Ryan Garco. Yes. Fred Flintstone. Ladies loved Ryan Garco. There's Ryan Garco. I think Casey Blake was on those teams, if I remember correctly. He'd be traded later for Carlos Santana. That was a big trade. Chris Perez sending the pot to his home. That was great. God, Chris Perez. Manny Acta. Those were fun days. Rafael Betancourt. Remember Rafael Betancourt? Pronk was a good player. Arthur Rhodes. Oh my gosh, Arthur Rhodes. The Birdman, Paul Shuey, Osamacher. How much more we go down this? I was going to say Eric Plunk. What do we want to do? Tom Candiotti, Doug Jones. You want to go there? Greg Swindell. Scotty Baines. Remember them? Rafi Perez. Oh my gosh. That's a name too. Jeez. Who was that dude from Vanderbilt who pitched like for 2 games for the Indians and he got hurt? He was like amazing. Then you never saw him again. Betancourt. Oh, Betancourt would have like taken a cigarette in San Diego and would have just flicked off the umpire. Like, fuck off. I have no competence. Betancourt made pitches 2 minutes at a time. 2 minutes at a time. Eddie Toppin, oh my gosh. Believe in the land, Todd. Have a good night. See y'all tomorrow. Braves, Guards, Justin Masterson. Jeez, look at B. Cato throwing out these names. Proud of you. Who was that dude for Vanderbilt, B. Cato, that I'm going to go? Who was the dude for Vanderbilt who got hurt 2008? I'm going to look it up right now. Hold on. Let's see. Cleveland Indians starting pitcher. Pitcher Vanderbilt got hurt like 2008 or 9. Who was it? It's going to make me mad. Oh, well. I'll find it later. There's a pitcher for the Indians. He came out of Vanderbilt. He had like a cup of coffee. Imagine my car drove the pitch. Tristan. Rain delay. How about he has another guy. I love Grover. I know Grover personally. He is such a good man. He's got a great family, great wife. I love Grover. Oh, he would have hated that pitch clock though. Gotta go. See you guys tomorrow.